think it goes back more than a year and a half ago, actually, when I first had discussions with the owners of Amber Lounge. They were looking to redo hospitality or VIP hospitality at the National Stadium. And I think the vision started from there. Is like, how can we elevate VIP premium hospitality in Singapore?
This is to show that we are providing a service to designers, creatives, artists who want to execute their projects, and we are able to execute it for them. At without a very high premium on customization.
I said to the project owners, I said, I want this shot counter, and it's gonna light up at night, and there's a DJ station, it's gonna light up, and then we're putting in curtains and you can black out the entire room, and then it's just the kind of the signature pieces in there.
Well, 2 years ago, we started the ipse green materials business, where we are creating one-off statement pieces, but also supplying sustainable materials for the designers to apply in their projects.
One other thing that I think was really critical and challenging from both the design and from your perspective was the modularity of things. And I think the way you guys did it is amazing. They're super comfortable. They're heavy and solid, but not too difficult to move around.
Yes, I mean, to make it beautiful and to make it not very heavy is always a design problem. So, we actually fabricated it by hand in pure stainless steel. And they were kind of put together by hours and hours of actually fabrication and then hand polishing.
What I really liked when we discussed is like how we're gonna make sure that the lighting is consistent, right? Like that we have this beautiful long bar counter, and we have the LED sheet inside. I mean, from a technical perspective, I do know that you do these things on a ongoing basis, but I wanted to know from a technical perspective, how do you make sure, because the ice feels so solid and so premium, how do you make sure the light can come through?
So we have an interesting lighting system which can be powered either via a socket, or we actually have collaborated with a lithium battery company where we can charge a station without even having a power cord. Yeah, it makes it very interesting even for places where you may not have a power connection, or the cost of doing the cable is very high.
One of the challenges that I found is very often is if it's green, you have to compromise. You either pay more or you get not exactly what you want. And at least with the projects that we're working on and the items that we're curating from you and with you, we're actually getting premium products at a reasonable budget within green carbon footprint. And I think that to me is the ideal sweet spot.
You spec the Sho Sugi Ban, which is a reclaimed wood, which is kind of burnt, so that it lasts longer, as opposed to using a cheap plywood. I think that itself is a very good example of how small decisions can actually make a big impact.